welcome back to my channel. Today's video we're going to switch it up a bit and get right into the Christmas season. And I love DIYs. I love crafting, and so today is going to be just some Christmas crafts. Real simple, nothing too complicated. So it'll be easy to help decorate your home and get ready for the holidays. I know that for me, I'm thinking about Christmas a lot sooner than I normally do. But this year has just been hard, and I'm ready for some Christmas spirit and happiness, and I feel like a lot of people are that way too. My whole family's been talking that they're ready for Christmas as well. I know that our family get-togethers are going to be smaller this year, so Christmas is going to look a bit different. But, you know, hopefully just doing something that makes you happy, whether that's decorating for the holidays or baking or anything like that. You know, just do what you need to do, and don't care what anybody else says. Everyone's going to decorate when they want to, and it doesn't matter. It's your home. So I'm going to start with these Christmas crafts, and then hopefully tomorrow get into decorating, and I'll have those videos up for you soon. So let's dive right into these crafts. Hopefully they go well. I've never done any of these before. I just found them on Pinterest. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so what we're making tonight, this is all that we're going to need, plus of course your hot glue gun and lots of hot glue sticks. I've already plugged this in and it's getting hot. But yeah, all this really wasn't that bad. I got it from Hobby Lobby, and the Christmas stuff is all on sale right now, and then they have their 40% off coupons for the non-sale items. So yeah, it really is a budget-friendly craft idea. So let's get into this, and hopefully this turns out beautiful. So for this project, I'm using a 15.8-inch foam wreath. You can use whatever size that you want, but I think this is a nice size for over a mantle, which is where I'm going to put this. Then I also recommend getting 3 different size ornaments. This will help layer the ornaments, and you can fill in the holes that's missed. And the next thing you're going to want to do is take off all the tops of the ornaments and then kind of place them around where you want to glue them on the inside. You want to get more ornaments than you think that you're going to need. I definitely did not think I was going to use all these ornaments, and I used every single one. There was 158 total. So I was shocked it took all that much. Then you're going to glue them to where the tops are facing you, because right now this is going to be the back of the wreath. That way when it's flipped over to the front, you're not seeing those holes that's in the ornaments.
Every time we say goodbye, they all see that it's a lie. 'Cause we always give it one last try. Yeah, you've watched me break 1,000 times.
After you get the center ones all glued on, you're going to start on the outside and then just do the same as you were doing. Kind of rotate between the sizes and colors that you're using, and then glue them where the tops are still facing you, because this is still going to be the back of the wreath.
I just wanna be happy, happy tonight. Without giving a warning, I'ma leave without giving a.
Also, another side note, if you glue an ornament on and aren't happy with where you place that, it is fairly easy to pull it off and re-glue it on. I definitely did that a few times and you can't even tell. After you've got that inner and outer ring all glued on, you're going to flip it over and just start randomly placing these ornaments and gluing them onto the wreath. You want the holes of the ornaments to be facing down now, so that the front you don't see the holes in them. As with anything that includes a hot glue gun, especially if you're as messy of a crafter as I am, I recommend putting something down on your table or working on a surface that you don't mind getting messy. My wreath got stuck a little bit to my desk, and so I had to peel that hot glue off afterwards, so just a warning.
Leave without giving a When I'm up through the night, I can't turn down the noise, tear all the words out of my mind about who I'm supposed to be. I start to believe I can't get it right. Remember the days I let slip away, they were simpler times. Mama told me before you leave, if there's only one thing you remember from me, child, when you're out on your own, a million miles from home, feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders, child, don't forget who you are, don't lose your head or your heart, I'll bet my life on your stars.
Also, another little side note here, as you can see in the picture, you can see the wreath through the ornaments. Even though I added more ornaments to where that's less obvious, you can still see some of that white wreath. So unless you find a green one or one that's going to match kind of the color of ornaments you're going with, I would paint the wreath so that it doesn't show through as much. I wish I would have done that with this.
Dancing on the
Now I'm going through and just filling in any holes with the little ornaments that I have. I would definitely recommend getting more little ornaments than I got in this video. I wish I would have gotten more, and then I would have kept adding to it and filling in more holes, and it would have looked even better. Overall, I'm happy with how this turned out though.
Mama told me before you leave, if there's only one thing you remember from me, child, when you're out on your own, a million miles from home, feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders, child, don't forget who you are, don't lose your head or your heart, I'll bet my life on your stars, you'll be dancing, dancing on the moon, I'll bet my life.
Now you want to tie a ribbon around your wreath to be able to hang it up, unless you have some other way that you know of to hang it, but this is just what I saw to do. So I took and I tied a ribbon around the whole thing, and at first I was just going to leave a simple bow like that, but I didn't like how that looked, so I looked up a video on how to make one of those really neat, pretty looking bows, and this is what I came up with. Then I just kind of tied the bow that I made onto the loop that I tied around the wreath. And then for the fireplace, I just have a hook hanging, and that's how I hung it up, is by the bow that I tied on this now. And then you can leave the bow strands, if that's what you call it, as long as you want. I wanted to leave them kind of longer to drape over the wreath, and I'm glad that I did. It just looks so beautiful. This is, I think, one of my favorite things that I've ever made.
I'll bet my life on your stars, you'll be dancing, dancing on the moon.
Now to get into the second project for tonight, little Christmas tree cones. So I found these little cardboard cones at Hobby Lobby, and then I found the bigger ones with styrofoam. I think they have bigger ones in the cardboard, but they were out at my Hobby Lobby. And then I just found this really pretty white sparkly yarn, and you just want to put some hot glue dots every now and then on the cone, and then wrap the yarn around it. A few times I tried to just wrap the yarn around it without putting hot glue every now and then, and it just all slides to one side. So you have to put that hot glue on to hold it in place, and then just keep wrapping it up until you don't see any more cardboard through. For these bigger styrofoam cones, I'm using some ornaments that was left over in the box that I bought for the wreath. I didn't want to use the star ones in the wreath because I wanted them all to be circles, so they worked out perfectly to cover up the flat tops of these styrofoam cones.
Your dark hair with those eyes so bright, they look into my soul and it sparks my life. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time, do you remember? Can I take you there? Back to when we felt like this was forever. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time, do you remember? Can I take you there? You're all I need. Can I take you there? Can I take you there?
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia?
Then once you have them all wrapped up, you're going to take these little snowballs. I think they're actually little pom-poms, but they look like snowballs. And you glue them in any design and order that you want on your Christmas trees. Some of them I just randomly placed and some I tried to make more symmetrical, but the randomly placed ones actually turned out to be my favorite Christmas trees that I made in this.
Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. Yeah, I've discussed it with myself, and I'm disgusted with the way we're told to have a certain face, a certain weight, because we aren't pixels on a screen. No, we're human, we breathe. Every single thing we see curated, it's overrated. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to think. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. Every time we say goodbye, they all see that it's a lie. 'Cause we always give it one last try. Yeah, you've watched me break 1,000 times. Now I'm all alone, 'cause you never show. You say you will, but then you don't. That's how it goes. Don't wanna know. I'm turning off my mind so I get by. I just wanna be happy, happy tonight. Happier tonight. Happier tonight. Can't be waiting for you in the morning. I'ma leave without giving a warning. I'ma leave without giving a. But every time we say goodbye, we all know that it's a lie. Now I'm all alone, 'cause you never show. You say you will, but then you don't. That's how it goes. Don't wanna know. I'm turning off my mind so I get by. I just wanna be happy, happy tonight.
You know those little hot glue strings that get left over from using your hot glue gun? A hack is to take your hairdryer and just gently blow dry your projects. Make sure that you don't leave them on one spot for too long, or you will start to melt the hot glue that's further in that's holding your stuff on. But if you just gently run it through, then it melts all those little strands. And there you have it. We have some beautiful DIY Christmas crafts that was really budget friendly and fun to make, and I can't wait to decorate my house with these. I hope you'd enjoyed this and give it a thumbs up and comment with what else you'd like to see from me. Thanks for watching.
Baby, you can count on me now.